Season. Coach, if you would give an opening statement about the match, then we'll take questions.
Yeah, I'm very happy if I look at the entire season for us. This is the highest number of wins that we had during my time at Florida A&M, and we steadily improve. The young lady is sitting right next to me. Mackenzie is the newest one, but Brooke and Isis have been with me for a long time. We lost our 5-1 starting setter earlier in the year, actually about 5 weeks before the conference season. Our biggest hitter went down in semifinals during the Thun-Cookman during the conference tournament. Even with all those challenges, we went 19-0 in our conference first time. We're very proud of that. Obviously, playing against one of the top seeds is always difficult. But what's good to see is gradually getting better throughout the match. And I'm very proud of the type of season that we had this year for sure.
What was it like to play in here today?
Honestly, it was a great experience. You know, this is, they say, the volleyball state. The gym was packed. It was an unreal experience to play in front of that many people in such a great environment, honestly.
Your coach said that, you're one of the two players sitting here that's been with your coach the longest to have that 19-0 season. What did it mean to you?
Yeah, it was a super special season from start to finish. Super proud of everybody that was a part of it. Like he said, we went through a lot of adversity late in the season, but we were able to bounce back and, push through all of it. So, yeah, I'm super proud of these girls, and I feel like this is a very special group. Not many teams can lose 2 key players and still be just as strong.
And anyone can answer this, but then how do you take a 19-0 season and making the NCAA tournament and now use that for motivation into 2025? I know it's really early, but that can often be a springboard. So how do you take this and push it forward into what can be in the future?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
This season, honestly, with it being my first season here, it's a great start. Obviously, undefeated in the conference is a very difficult thing to do, but knowing that we have the ability to do it, we're definitely going to not settle for anything less in the following years.
I think Isis is the one that can answer this the best way since she's been with us for 6 years. But the year I got the job, and she's my first recruit at Florida A&M, we had a drought of 12 years. Florida A&M did not make the conference tournament. We came in with 7 players only on the roster, gradually built from there. 2019, we had a postseason ban, so we redshirted our entire projected starting lineup. In 2020, we were told by the administration that we were not going to play due to COVID. So it's a great transition from there, but our goal is to continue learning from these NCAA tournament matches and see what the upper level looks like in the NCAA tournament and recruit and train accordingly so we continue to improve. So it doesn't only end after the conference tournament is done, but it also puts together a much more competitive match than what we displayed today. But I'll leave that to Isis.
Yeah, I agree with Coach. Like he said, when I first got here, it was hard to see us being at this point right now. So I think it's just a matter of building on what we did in the past and knowing that we can continue to improve and continue to better our game and end up in arenas like this and situations like this. So,
What did it mean to you then personally to go through all of that 6 years? You have 2019, 2020, but here you are. It has to feel very satisfying, but I'd be curious what your take on it is.
that's a good word, satisfying. I'd probably use that. I'd say it's surreal. It feels like a dream. I think every year getting better every year and accomplishing more things and breaking more barriers and showing people who we are and what we can do. I think it's kind of feels like we're kind of an inspiration in a way, and we're leaving a legacy. So that's just great to feel, and me being here for that long, I was able to go through that and experience that, and I can't thank Coach enough.
Brooke, were there any nerves to come out to start the match playing? And I know you've played other match play to Florida in previous tournaments. Were there any nerves to come out playing in front of an audience like this?
Yeah, I mean, I think the expectation was to just go out and play as hard as we can possibly play. Of course, there were a little bit of nerves, I think, in the beginning, but we shook them off pretty early on, I think, in the game. And the atmosphere is definitely something that we aren't typically used to, but I think, yeah, we knocked them off pretty early.
Any final questions? No? Okay, thank you, Florida A&M.
Thank you.
Thank you.